Welcome back, Stub Clubbers, continuing on 25 Days of Disney.
And we are at day 6, and we're going to have it jump off with Oliver and Company.
Now it's always once upon a time in New York City. It's a big old battle, tough old town, it's true.
Which, if you've been watching us, we have been talking about these certain Disney movies in the era that use xerography. If you did not watch that video, you can totally go back to our channel and find that one, because that is
Day 3.
Day 3, and it did a lot for the Disney company. So, with it being that theme, we're going to go right into Oliver and Company.
So, Oliver Company was released in 1988. And funny story, it was released on the same exact day as another famous movie, not Disney.
What?
Land Before Time.
Really?
Really, it was released on the very same
didn't
day.
know that.
So at the time, there was mixed reviews from the movie, so they re-released it in 1996.
Oh, so they did a re-release of
They
it?
did a re-release on it, which did much better. So 1988 didn't do so well for them, probably because of Land of Time, which is an awesome movie. But you know, we have a lot of famous voices in Oliver and Company. It wasn't obvious. We've got, as one of the main characters, Dodger is played by Billy Joel. Fantastic voice, fantastic music. Which he did some of the music, obviously, for this. Sang his own character song for this. We've got Betty Midler. She played Georgette, the really fancy poodle. And then we've got Cheech Marin, you know, Cheech and Chong. Cheech was Tito, the little chihuahua. And then Barry Manilow, another famous person.
He was in this?
He wasn't in it. He made some of the music for it.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Now, this was the first Disney animated movie to include real-world product advertisements.
Oh, so like all the city scenes? Is
All
there
the city
is there a Coca-Cola?
There's Coca-Cola.
Yeah,
is
you're
in
right.
there.
I didn't realize that.
Now, they did not do this as a paid product placement. They did this for realism. Because in New York, you've got those ads everywhere. You know, they wanted it to be a little bit more realistic. They borrowed a technique that they did in Lady and the Tramp for this movie.
So what was that?
They left the background blank, took a picture of that background, and then traced over it to make it look more realistic. And they took the picture from about 18 inches off the ground to get a dog's eye view of it.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool to find out, is that, and I didn't know that they did it in the Lady and the Tramp either.
I didn't either.
Yeah, but as part of the xerography, you know, as well, because they had the blank cell, they could probably, you know, once they got that tracing of this of the scene, they could just reuse that. Pete Young, the story artist, when he went to go pitch this idea, literally pitched it as Oliver and Twist with dogs, or Oliver Twist with dogs.
That's how they pitched it?
That's how they pitched it. Oliver Twist is a famous Charles Dickens book about a young orphan boy who has to go to work and gets into all sorts of crazy adventures. And so in this one, we got Oliver the cat being basically adopted into a group of dogs, and all kinds of fun stuff happens. It was almost called Oliver and Dodger. And it was actually going to be very dark. You know, they were talking about opening up with the Dobermans, the very scary Dobermans, if you remember them.
Yeah.
They were going to be in the opening scene, actually killing Oliver's parents, and it was going to become a revenge story.
Really?
Really.
That would have been weird.
Thank God that director got fired, and I went to a different director. And I like that it's a much lighter, airier, happy-ish film.
Yeah, because there's certain songs that they're like that. If that went on at the beginning, they would not be singing "Why Should I Worry." They would not be singing that in there.
Why should I worry? Why should I care? I may not have a dime, but I got streets out my bed.
Yeah, they wouldn't be putting that in there if they started that out.
Yeah, no. But Oliver and Company, you know, little kitten adopted into a group of dogs who go and steal things for their owner, who is, you know, rough on his feet. And Oliver gets found by a rich little girl and gets taken into her house, where he meets Georgette, the fancy poodle.
Sometimes it's too much for even me. says yes, then who am I to say no?
And she does that that dramatic thing with her whole song
Well,
where she goes down the steps.
That Midler. So, I mean, what else can we expect from someone like her? She's great and she's good at what she does.
She the dog puts makeup on and puts the curlers in and just prances down the stairs.
It's not easy being perfect.
Girl, we've got work to do. Pass me the paint and glue. Perfect, my dear, is me.
So,
I think when I was little, you know how like when you always like copy stuff you see in movies? I think I was putting a sheet on me or something. I could have sworn I was like trying to react the scene.
kind of, you know.
That and like the Why Should I Worry? Like there's just music in there that is so catchy that it's just, I don't know, it gets to you.
It's a fun movie overall. You know, there's just scary Dobermans, but honestly, they're sweet dogs in real life. Just this movie, they made them purposely scary.
And it makes me wonder why people always kind of like, I feel people just diss the movie. They're like, that's not one of my favorites, or it wasn't one of the greatest ones. I think it's I think it's good.
I think it's really good too. It's got a lot jam-packed in there, you know, where people just kind of, you know, the homeless animals don't get taken care of, and then usually when they are taken care of, you know, it's someone who's homeless themselves. And it's kind of a sweet story about them trying to take care of each other. Alright, Stub Clubbers, keep watching for 25 Days of Disney. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, notifications, and the little bell. Alright, see you next time.
Bye.